With the development of e-commerce platforms, protecting consumers' rights and establishing a transparent legal framework are highly crucial. And therefore, on Thursday afternoon, the National Assembly held a plenary session to discuss the draft e-commerce law. Among the proposals, lawmakers emphasized the need to clearly define the roles and responsibilities of all parties involved in live stream sales and to introduce stronger oversight mechanisms on e-commerce platforms.
At the plenary session, lawmakers voiced concerns about celebrities achieving high sales through live streams while making misleading claims, selling substandard products, or evading accountability for complaints.
I propose introducing pre-broadcast controls for live streams promoting products with special health-related claims. Sellers or live streamers should be required to submit product documentation to e-commerce platforms for review.
The draft law does not specify the circumstances under which e-commerce platforms would be publicly notified of legal violations, nor does it clarify whether such notification would require the platform to be temporarily suspended or shut down. I don't agree with the provision that states minor violations only result in administrative fines.
To ensure a fair competitive environment and protect consumers' rights, some lawmakers have proposed specific measures, including safeguarding children's safety on e-commerce platforms.
I propose adding a provision on children's protection responsibilities, which should include the following principles: a complete ban on advertising based on personal data, behavior, or location of underage users. Children's accounts should default to private mode and receive real-time content without personalization, and using a child-friendly reporting button to handle harmful content.
Also on Thursday afternoon, with a majority of deputies in favor, the National Assembly approved the resolution on the 2026 state budget estimates.